Okay, this thing is crazy looking. Have you seen this? This is an 18-meter tall statue in the UK called Demon with Bowl. So this whole thing is made of bronze. It's decapitated. It's got these branch-like things coming out of it, which are actually coral, and the barnacles as well you can see on the outside of it. It's got claws on its hands and its feet, and this bowl, wait till I tell you what that bowl carries. So again, this thing is pretty tall, which means that it was meant to be seen in pretty much any direction of where it's located. And people take pictures in front of this thing all the time, including little kids, which is very strange. The large-scale bronze sculpture is part of Damien Hirst's treasures from the wreck of the Unbelievable series, first exhibited at the 2017 Venice Biennale. Ancient Mesopotamian demons were complex primeval creatures that inhabited an intermediary realm between the human, animal, and divine. Embodying a transgressive response to rigid social structures, these hybrid beings could be variously apotropaic, benign, and malevolent. Three important things to note here is that Mesopotamia was a real ancient civilization the Bible mentions many times. It's where the land of Canaan was, and in that land of Canaan were many ancient civilizations doing very evil things, namely because in Genesis 6 we see that the Bible records there were giants in those days that lived in those civilizations, the Nephilim, that were part demonic and part human. Second is notice that apotropaic, benign, and malevolent, the description of these demons. This meaning they had the ability to avert evil, they were gentle and kind, or they had the ability to do evil. Why would this be even a discussion of what kind of demon this was? A demon is a demon. They're not kind and gentle, and they don't have the ability to avert evil because they are evil. And then third is notice the description of these demons, that they're not mythological or hypothetical. It's describing a real entity that existed. And this is Damien Hirst, the creator of the sculpture. And he's got a lot of other sculptures that are very dark, skulls and dead animals and weird encasements. And a lot of people would agree that even though he hasn't said outright that he is atheist, but a lot of the stuff that he puts out is very atheistic. He's quoted saying, "You go into the darkness and then get the hell back and feel invigorated." I think all art is about that, really. I don't think there's art that isn't about death. I found this video on YouTube that I highly recommend watching. This man goes to the area where the statue is and randomly asking people passing by what their thoughts of the statue are. And it's absolutely mind-blowing how many people are blind and can just care less about what they're looking at. Comments like this: people walking around with their eyes wide open but seeing nothing. Unbelievable how many people are spiritually blind. As a Londoner, I am disgusted this statue has been allowed. People are so dumbed down they can't see what's right in front of them. And I absolutely love the truth in this comment, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is in Ephesians 6. Oh, and by the way, they have another one of these statues in the Palms in Las Vegas. Now, we know that the UK is going through a lot of darkness right now. There's spiritual darkness in the UK. There's also crime that's going through the roof. It's just a lot of things that are changing. Arguably, a lot of people would say not for the good. And is it because things like this that seemingly are just innocent statues, but actually bring a sort of evil, dark energy to the city that overlooks things and kind of influences things without people even realizing it? Or even in the US, in Vegas. Now, what this bowl represents to carry is human blood. Now, we've been told to believe that these things don't exist. Now, my personal opinion is I believe that they do exist. And maybe they might even live in the ocean. Now, that's just what I think, but I'm very curious. Do you believe that statues like this around the world that bring a very dark, evil presence are actually affecting the society in a way, or is it just a harmless statue? Leave your comment below.